So it's El Paso Coronado here with the early lead in the first set, 8-3. They are up. Coach Raul Lawrence, his team in from out west, looking to take home a trophy here from the silver bracket. They've already secured themselves a top 8 finish here in the NISD Classic. Wouldn't they love to win 2 games and finish in the top 5 or take 5th place today? They're off to a rocking start here, 9-3. They are all over the Dragons here in the first set. Alexa Lawrence, the deep serve this time. She goes to the right side, and free ball by Southlake. They just try to get it over Lawrence. The set, and the put away by Strickler is in. It's point Coronado. And they are quickly here to double figures on Lawrence's serve. The libero in the white jersey for Coronado here in the near court is Danielle Gutierrez, the junior. So to level set everyone, Coronado is in the dark blue jerseys, the Thunderbirds, out of El Paso. Their second straight weekend here in the Dallas area. And no, you can't kick the volleyball. That doesn't count. Nadia Pena tried to do that. So Southlake Carroll gets a point, and they are now at 4. And then on the far court, you have the Dragons of Southlake Carroll off a disappointing campaign last season. Leslie Jackson's team trying to do better than the 4th place District 4 6A finish. 21-21 is all they could muster, being taken out in 5 sets to Keller in the area round. So these preseason tournaments are definitely important for the Dragons. Layla Austin, the sophomore, serving deep. But the put away by Coronado, it's saved. And then a put away by Teddy Ray Ewers gives the point to Carroll. So 2 in a row trying to get them back in the game. So Layla Austin, deep service. Gutierrez, and this one's a slam, a kill. Ending the quick rally. El Rios says that'll be enough. So it's 11-6. Good save there by Carroll's libero, Abby Pace. Oh, slam. But it's in the net, so it's going to be a point to Carroll. (11-7). This put away, but a good dig by Carroll. And a good slam, a good dig by Coronado, Alexa Lawrence. Some good defense being played both sides. But Carroll ultimately comes away with the last 2 points. Dig by Lawrence. She is holding sway in the middle of this Coronado defense, and they get the point to keep that 4 to 6 point advantage here in the first set. Coach Lawrence makes the adjustment, brings in Pena to serve, and a service error. And slowly but surely, Carroll, the Dragons, are creeping back into this first set. Now it's going to be the junior Parker Tuttle to serve from the right side of the far court. Set, and this put away, is it long? Is it out? Yes, it's out. So point Dragons, and all of a sudden that 8-point lead has reduced itself to 2. It's 12-10. Coronado now in need of a point. A dink because the set wasn't perfect, and Alina Strickler gets service back for the T-Birds. You can see Coach Lawrence calm, cool, and collected over there on the sidelines, coaching all the way through this match. Service by Alina Strickler. The put away and then the service. You see it so often. Great block at the net by the Thunderbirds. It's Lauren Hasboon, excuse me. 14-10 as Coronado sets things straight here. Backward set. Kill by Kinsley Young is too deep. It would have been good cross court, but it's too long, and it's 15-10 now. Coronado 10 points away from a set win. Good set by Ashley Macias for the Dragons. Can Coronado save it? It's going to be a free ball over. Good save by the libero for the Dragons. Kill, but a great block by Macias, the senior, at the net. Perfect defense by Coronado. Their lead extends back to 6. And that's going to be a timeout, Dragons. So they had Southlake Carroll the lead to 12-10, and El Paso Coronado reels off 4 straight points to restore the advantage. It's 16-10, El Paso Coronado. My name's Brian Scott, joining you from gym number 2 here at Eaton High School in Southwest Keller, Hazlitt, in Northwest ISD. Here for the Classic, we want to thank our sponsors for the weekend, NISD Athletics, Steel & Freeman, and Elite Material Handling. We thank you for joining us. Obviously, the gold medal matches going on in the other gym. Chuck Licata and Brian Gossett handling those duties. We want to thank the Reverend Randy Fry pulling Saturday morning yeoman's duty, QCing both of these broadcasts here for you free of charge on YouTube Live. And we thank you for getting up early with us today. Hope you are enjoying volleyball action from the state of Texas. El Paso Coronado finishing off their second straight weekend here in the DFW area. We are back in action. Alina Strickler serves. And now Southlake goes cross court, but a good get by the libero, and now put away by Macias. Somehow the Dragons save it. Dink hits the net. Point is, who hit the net? It's Point Coronado, 17-10. Strickler, her 4th straight service. We'll see if she can put another point on the board as they've restored the advantage. Free ball over Strickler, set to Pena, put away, but a great save by Tuttle. Parker Tuttle sets it for Mary Beth Morse, puts it away, and that's going to be a point. It's ruled out, actually, too far, 18-10. And Alina Strickler is on fire here. 6 straight points for the T-Birds. 12-10 is ballooned to 18-10. Tuttle, the set, great defense by Coronado. Another set, and it's dinked but saved by Gutierrez. Popped over. Tuttle doing yeoman's work. Put away. Taryn Barnes, but blocked at the net by Lauren Hasboon, and it's 19-10. Southlake Carroll got as close as 2, and Alina Strickler says none of that. It's 19-10. Lead balloon to 9. Here's Parker Tuttle. Easy dig for Coronado. Dink to where they ain't. Ashley Macias puts it away for the T-Birds as they make it look easy. Doubling up the Dragons. It's 20-10. Leslie Jackson brings in a substitution. Kennedy Wynn as they serve before the substitution's made. Alina Strickler is in rhythm. The senior serves. Good dig by Taryn Barnes into the net. It's Mary Beth Morse. She can't get it over. And all of a sudden, 9 straight points reeled off by the T-Birds. And they are 4 points from taking this first set. Deep service. Tuttle Blocked at the net by Hasboon. Once again, Southlake Carroll can't save it, and this set is falling away out of reach. 22-10, Strickler. 10 straight points for Coronado. This serve, she goes to the right side at the net. Saved by Wynn. Tuttle, slam by Taryn Barnes right into your living room, and finally, Southlake Carroll stops the destruction. But not before Strickler reels off 10 straight points. 22-11 is now your score here in the first set. Remember, it was 12-10 not too long ago. Strickler, easy get for Abby Pace. Set, and they're going to roll point Southlake Carroll. A legal back set. 22-12. It's going to take a lot more than that, though. Oh, what a kill. Best kill of the day by Giselle Martinez for the Thunderbirds. She says we're not having any of that. And now she'll come back and try to serve out the set, 23-12. But she serves right into the net. That's an error. First service error of the game for either team. 23-13, but the Dragons have lots of work to do. Both teams have won 2 out of 3 matches on both days. And that service is long. It's becoming an epidemic. So that error puts El Paso Coronado on the cusp of this first set. It's going to be Faith Silex, the junior setter for El Paso, needing 1 point. Set point, in fact, Parker Tuttle. Kinsley Young puts it away and keeps the Dragons alive. 24-14, but they're going to need a lot of help. 11 straight points, in fact, if they want to keep Coronado from taking set number 1. Serving is Kat Millsap. Faith Silex put away. What a save by Pace. And now killed over by Barnes. The set. Pena, but saved by the Dragons. Pena gets another shot at it. Great dig by the Dragons. Kennedy the save, just free ball over. And now it's Faith Silex. Saved by the Dragons. They keep it alive. Star. Another save. Great point. Point of the set so far. Killed by the Dragons. It's number 7, Layla Austin, with the great shot to put away the point. 24-15, the Dragons stay alive. Kat Millsap, the senior, another serve. Great dig by the Dragons. Their defense late in this set has come to play, and Faith Silex cannot save it from going out of bounds. It's 24-16. They needed 11 points. They've got 3 straight. But Millsap's got to go on a run here. The service deep. Strickler. The set. Put away by Macias, but saved by the Dragons. This time over by Kennedy. And another point saved by Southlake Carroll. 24-17. Timeout by Raul Lawrence and his Coronado Thunderbirds. El Paso has done all the work but put this set away. So we'll see if that timeout breaks up the momentum that Southlake Carroll has gotten. here by the Millsap service. But fortunately, when you're up by 11 on set point, you have some room to play with that they have earned. So it's still set point, 8 more of them to come. Millsap the serve. Saved. Gutierrez, and then just free ball over, so we'll see if the Dragons can put it away. No, it hits the net. And now over. Dragons saved by Pace. The libero. Good save by Strickler. Blocked at the net and saved by Southlake. Great save by Gutierrez. And this one's put away for the set win by Nadia Pena. She says that is enough, ladies and gentlemen. We go to set 2, and the Thunderbirds have a 1-0 lead here at Eaton High School. So a great set there. I don't think that Coach Raul Lawrence could have been any happier with his ladies and how they came out here in the morning. So we're going to go to the second set. Southlake Carroll is going to need 2 straight sets if they would like to move on to the championship match here in the silver bracket, which will decide 5th and 6th place here in the NISD Classic. We thank you once again for joining us. The road to this silver bracket for both of these teams, El Paso Coronado on Thursday lost their opening match in straight sets to Byron Nelson, the team that knocked them out of the playoffs last year, because this Coronado team is not something to be trifled with. Perfect in district last year, 6A District 1. They were 16-0, 30-9 on the season, but they did lose in the area round 3-0 to Byron Nelson. They lost in straight sets on the opening day, came back though and beat Waxahachie in 3 sets, beat Aledo in straight sets, moving them into Friday's pool play. And yesterday, again, they lost their opener to a very good Wakeland team who's playing in the gold medal bracket for a championship here. Chuck Licata on those broadcasts. Lost 25-20 and 25-23, but came back and beat Frisco Heritage and Frisco Liberty. Heritage in 3 sets, Liberty in straight sets. So 2 2-1 days for El Paso Coronado, puts them second place in that pool play, puts them in the silver bracket. Meanwhile, Southlake Carroll, Thursday, they beat Highland Park, they lose to Lovejoy, and they beat Grapevine, so they go 2-1 on Thursday. The same thing happens on Friday. They beat Flower Mound, they lose to Argyle, and then they beat Boswell. And that puts them here in today's final championship semifinal. And we are underway here in set number 2. And El Paso Coronado gets started right where they left off, taking the first point. So it's El Paso Coronado in the far court. Southlake Carroll in their white shirts with green numbers and black shorts in the near court. And El Paso Coronado, actually they don't get that point. It's 1-1. Serving is Giselle Martinez. And here at the net, good kill by Mary Beth Morse, the junior. Puts it down, and with that, she will go back to serve. First lead of the game for Carroll. Good dig by Strickler. Somehow saved by Gutierrez. At the net, good save by Kinsley Young. Kill by Kinsley Layla Austin for Southlake Carroll at the net. That's their best kill shot of the game so far. Save, now Young over Coronado. And there's a pile up at the net. Another point to Carroll, 4-1. Hope we get this video back. Apologize for the technical difficulties here. 4-2 now. So there's a point for Coronado, and they'll take service over. Now 4-3. Bear with us here as we have a volleyball in our face, knocking some of our equipment. We will get things straightened out. That was a great game. Of the third set. That's 2 free points that they cannot afford to give away. So Coronado down 2 now in the serve, 13-11. It's Faith Silex. This serve is arcing, picked up. Millsap is set. Easy get for Coronado. This set laid down, out, but was it touched by Carroll? The referee says no. 14-11, point Dragons. Referee's talking it over. No, they're going to give that point. Blocked at the net and out of bounds by Carroll, so the point goes to Coronado. So instead of 14-11, it's 13-12. What a difference. The 3-point lead becomes 1 by that simple referee call. And now El Paso Coronado can tie it up, and they do with a kill shot by Ashley Macias. And we start square at 13-13. Time out, Leslie Jackson and the Carroll Dragons. And we are back. Carroll, after that timeout, gets the point. It's 14-13. Carroll with the serve here. Coronado. Oh, a good winner there by El Rios. We haven't heard her name often, but a big point to keep things level. Chuck Licata with us over here, checking things out in gym number 2. He can't get enough volleyball today. Remember, he's going to call the championship match. Carroll, 15-14. In about an hour between Grand Oaks and Frisco Wakeland. In about an hour over in the main court here in Eaton, so be sure you'll catch that on YouTube as well. The final championship matches, 1 and 2, both covered here exclusively by Big Daddy Media. A good kill by Alina Strickler. She's been doing it all afternoon or morning, depending on your time zone. 15-15. Coronado staying close. They have not been able to take the lead as of yet. Millsap, Barnes, good get. And Coronado gets it over. Millsap the set. Barnes the kill. Blocked over. Free ball. Good set, back set, kill, but a good save by Abby Pace, the libero. Good save by Coronado. They keep it alive. Dig, save, good block at the net by Martinez. Barnes, good point, extended point. Can Strickler put it away? No, block, and the net's touched. It's a point for Coronado. But the refs are going to talk about it. Yes, it is. Coronado takes their first lead of set number 3. They have climbed said mountain, and now 16-15, they are ahead. Good serve by Danielle Gutierrez, and this kill is long. Taryn Barnes cannot keep it in place. She goes cross court, and it's 17-15. So here's one of those runs that we spoke about, Raul Lawrence trying to take advantage of momentum. Gutierrez, the junior leader of this team, and a good kill shot there by Taylor Starr. Senior leadership when it's needed most for the Dragons. Brings them to within 1. Unwilling to let distance get away from them here. We are coming down to the nitty. Service here by Parker Tuttle for the Dragons. Set up for a kill, cross-court winner. Nadia Pena says not on my watch. 18-16. High-level volleyball here from Eaton High School. Both of these teams wanting a win here before district play begins this week. Nadia Pena, the winner, and now the service. Barnes. Coronado can't come up with it. That's a kill. 18-17. Carroll hanging in. We'll see if they can tie the match here on Taryn Barnes' serve. Dug by Alexa Lawrence. Strickler at the net, and that's going to be a winner. So the T-Birds get the serve right back, and they're 6 points away from the championship match. Strickler at the net, light slam, defended, and put right back in her face by Lauren Hasbun. Winner for Coronado, it's 20-17, time out Dragons. Their biggest lead of the game as we welcome Chuck Licata into the studio.
What's happening?
What's going on, my man? How has your weekend been?
Oh, it's been fun. We had 2 really good championship matches. The one that, the first one this morning at 8 a.m., Grand Oaks and Byron Nelson, that really should have been the championship match of this tournament. And That was confirmed by a couple of coaches, no names mentioned. That really should have been the championship match. That went 3.
I saw Byron Nelson on Thursday and was thoroughly impressed with the Peterson sisters.
Yeah.
I mean, that's high level.
You called that match.
They are great players.
Oh, they walked through Waxahachie. That was unreal.
I think I had 20 minutes of broadcasting there.
You sat there for 3.5 hours waiting for a 30-minute
Dominant performance. So it's good to see. They're going to be Grand Oaks. You'll be calling them against Wakeland here in about an hour. So Chuck filling time, and after that timeout, Carroll, Kinsley Young got the coach's message loud and clear, 20-18. And serving now is Mary Beth Morse. Behind by 2. Set. Oh, good dink. Perfect dink by Giselle Martinez. What a shot at the perfect time. Everybody thinks she's going to go power, and she goes finesse to get the service back for the T-Birds, and she's serving here in the far court. The set put down by Layla Austin. The block goes out of bounds, and it's Carroll with the point, 21-19. If you aren't loving this drama in semifinal number 2, then you just don't love volleyball. Kat Millsap, the Dragon senior, the captain. Can they get within 1? Dragons, Millsap, Austin. Strickland with the dig. Setting up. Dragons save it. Morse. Good extended point. Dragons somehow save it. Free ball over by Austin. The set. Lauren Hasboon, easy get for Millsap and put away by Taylor Starr. Point is the Dragons. It was close, but inbounds is the call. Taylor Starr with the biggest point for Southlake Carroll so far. Gets them within 1. Here they can tie the match, but Kat Millsap puts it right in the net, her second service error of the game. Chuck, she's trying to be perfect. I'm not sure. You just probably try and get it in at this point. She goes for perfection, and that's the second service error by Millsap in the third set. So now they trail by 2. Coronado. Millsap. And it's point, touch the net, point to Coronado. They are now 2 points away from the silver championship match. Actually, it's against, I apologize, the Lovejoy Leopards. Serving is Giselle Martinez. Can she finish this off? Millsap setting up Layla Austin for the kill, and she leaves no doubt. 23-21. It's not going to be easy for the T-Birds if they want this one. So back to serve is number 7, Layla Austin. Only a sophomore. Service to the right court. Alina Strickler. But Austin, the dig goes out of bounds, and the T-Birds are on the brink. They have 4 match points upcoming. The first one will be taken by Alexa Lawrence, the senior. 24-21, tied at 1 set apiece. Serving for the match, Lawrence. Doug, Millsap. Barnes gets it over. Set. Macias, and they have won the match. El Paso Coronado is moving to the silver championship match and will play for 5th place at the NISD championship. They survive Southlake Carroll 25-17, 16-25, and 25-21 to move on. Coach Raul Lawrence, I know after talking to him this morning how proud he's got to be of his team. What an accomplishment for a team from El Paso who you don't think of when you get to this tournament, that they're going to be playing. I mean, it's not the gold medal game, but in a team bracket of 32, amazing accomplishment to get to this point, don't you think, Chuck?
Well, and you know, you talked about the El Paso. I was talking to Butch Hart about it this morning. El Paso teams unfortunately have to go through Region 1. And of course, that means you got to play DFW teams in the playoffs, and that's usually kind of where they fade out. But El Paso, Coronado, like you saw here, Franklin and El Paso High School have really done a good job building their programs. And so it's good to see Raul Lawrence. Raul Lawrence actually had his team in the Volleypalooza semifinals a couple years ago. So the Thunderbirds, the T-Birds as we like to call them, are really enjoying a good run of success under Coach Lawrence. So
we're going to get Coach Lawrence on here for just a couple of seconds here before the championship match.
What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Coach Lawrence, good to see you. Congratulations on the victory. Just wanted to touch base with you before the championship game. Tell me about your team's perseverance there in that third set. Obviously, that second set was tough, and you started down in that third set, but coming back and taking that amazing match by your team.
Yeah. So we obviously we had momentum going into the first set. So I knew Southlake was a real good team. They were going to come back and fight, and they did. They did a good job serving. Our passing was really bad in the second set. We just couldn't get nothing going offensively. I just told the girls to reset. Focus on the pass, and make sure we execute offensively. And they started doing that. We were down. The biggest thing was that I talked to you a little bit earlier about we've done that before. But we managed to stay in the game, and we managed to stay composed and finish the game.
In our conversation before the game, even the opportunity to play in the championship game in the silver bracket, it's got to be huge for your team. Now that you're here, obviously you want to win it. What do you think about this opportunity to play Prosper in that next game? And what do you think about it? You have a minute to talk about it with your team before the game. What are they going to bring that maybe Southlake didn't?
Yeah, so obviously this is a high quality tournament. Just being in the top 8 is just is great for our team. Obviously coming here, we get state rank recognition. Beating some of those good teams in this area. But going and moving on to Prosper, I think it's going to be the same thing. We have to do our job. We have to serve well. We have to make sure we're passing. I think we can do those things. I think we'll be in the game to have a chance to win.
Final.
Coach, I got the chance to visit with you a couple years ago, especially at Volleypalooza. We were just talking to, and I was talking to Butch Hart this morning about your team and how your team in the El Paso area, you guys, Franklin and El Paso High School, have really seemed to pick up the level of quality of play in the El Paso area. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so obviously a lot of the kids in El Paso, with them playing club, and obviously I really emphasize the girls going and playing club open. The opens is where they're going to get better playing the bigger kids. We're not big in El Paso. They got to learn how to beat the bigger kids out there and play a little bit faster. That has a lot to do with it. These girls understanding the pace of the game has to be a little bit quicker to beat the bigger teams.
And, it doesn't seem like your girls are intimidated at all by these DFW schools. Is that really the goal of what these preseason tournaments do for you? And how do you think it's going to carry over for your team specifically now that district play starts in just a couple of days?
Yeah. So we do start district pretty quick here on Tuesday against Franklin, which is our big rivalry in El Paso. And it's early, but definitely having this quality playing right now really helps us going into that first match.
Well, Coach, congratulations. We look forward to seeing your team again. Hopefully we'll have another conversation here in a couple of hours.
Yes. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Good luck.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in a little bit. So that's Coach Lawrence here from El Paso Coronado after their big victory. And Chuck, as they get ready to play Prosper, I'm losing my mind. This tournament, as you told me before we came, is stacked top to bottom. I mean, I continue to be impressed by the level of competition that there is.
Yeah, it really runs 3 deep. The bronze bracket is pretty good itself. And again, this is why coaches, we did some interviews that are posted on social media. That's why coaches come, because they find out real quick where their team stands against great competition like this. And there's no shame in, like, Flower Mound went 3-0 on Thursday, and they went 0-3 yesterday, but they lost to 3 quality teams. So, what are you going to do?
Tell me a little bit about what you're going to preview, what we're going to see over there in the gold medal match.
Bracket, we got Grand Oaks undefeated on the year, 13-0, and they've
so 7-0 here this week.
7-0 here. They've only lost one set. The first set to Byron Nelson. They're just, they keep coming at you. They've got 3 really big hitters. One girl headed to LSU. Go Tigers. And then you've got on the other side, you've got Wakeland, Frisco Wakeland, a 5A team. And really the Wakeland-Argyle match that we broadcast, that might be a state semifinal or state final preview. But Wakeland Wolverines, the thing about them is they'll start slow, but they always have the power to come back. They were down 8-2 in the second set. They won the first set. They were down 8-2 in the second set, went on a 13-2 run and grabbed control. So that's a very good Coach Womble and Frisco Wakeland. Wolverines are really good this year. I really don't see anything getting in their way of being at state in 5A.
Volleyball is just getting better and better as the years go on.
And we're just starting here.
And we are excited to be a part of it here at Big Daddy Media. Follow us on social media. You'll get some of the post-game interviews. Follow the games. We'll have both championship matches live. Chuck, anything you want to say before we sign off this broadcast?
I hope that the Silver Bracket Championship technically goes good for you.
I appreciate that. I need one just clean, easy broadcast. Absolutely, and we'll be here all year long. It's just getting started here in the 23-24 school year. We thank you for being with us on this first weekend. Signing off for Randy Fry, thank you so much on the back end. Chuck Licata, our CEO, you can hear him on our other channel on YouTube doing the gold medal match between Wakeland and Grand Oaks. You can catch me on this same channel in about an hour. We will be broadcasting the El Paso Coronado and Prosper Eagles battle for 5th place here in the silver bracket at Eaton High School. I'm going to go get some water, and we'll be back shortly here in Eaton at the NISD Classic. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll be right back.